Introducing bum-ba-da-dum,
the Sock Monkey Army.
You might say I have a bit of a sock monkey addiction, and I've made lots and lots for the girls. I've made them all shapes and sizes, all colors, silly ones and scary ones, and recognizable ones.
And one posable yoga monkey. We're gonna make some more because we don't have enough.
Let's start making monkeys.
This is how you dissect a sock.
First, you have to separate the sock into the parts. So you've got the legs and the rear and the head and the arms and the tail and the nose and the ears get cut out of parts of the sock. To illustrate it another way, here's the sewn and stuffed version next to the sock. So that's how that lays out. And then again, sewn and stuffed next to a sock.
Start sewing.
So this is sewing new sock monkeys. This is the robot monkey's body. So first you have to turn it inside out. Make sure you turn it inside out, and then
Both of them?
flatten it. Yeah, both of them inside out, and then you flatten them so that the heel is on one side. And then for the body, you sew between the legs and sew the ends of the legs off. And this is Tyler's hot pink sewing machine, by the way. My sewing machine's broken, so I was using ties. It's way prettier than mine anyway. And for the arms, you do the same thing basically, except for then you're gonna cut them off of the rest of the sock for the arms. That's what's happening there. Then you turn them right side out. The most fun part. This is cutting off the face, so the heel of the sock makes the nose of the monkey. And then for the ears, I usually actually pin them and draw them. They're the only part I do because they're so small and they're roundy. They're trickier to sew on the machine. I've learned over the years to avoid socks that are too stretchy or too thin. That was Ty sewing her purple monkey, and that was Sam sewing her green monkey. Oh, yours is a dinosaur, her green dinosaur.
Yeah.
I was also making Aziraphale and Crowley from Good Omens for Daddy.
Stuffing and assembling the monkeys.
The girls are back at school, back at distance learning, so I stuffed them by myself. Usually I get a lot of help with this part, but this time I decided the tedious things could be me. That was stitching up the rear and stitching on the tail and sewing on the face. You sew the top and then you stuff inside the heel and then you sew the bottom. I usually I give them a hem before I sew them on. It just makes it easier to kind of keep the stuffing contained. And then for the arms, I stitch them shut, and then I stitch them on first on the top, and then I flip it over and stitch the bottom, stitch up the armpit. And then last, you put on the ears. Sometimes I hold off on the arms and the ears for a while so that it's easier to get to the face, but it doesn't always have to be that way.
The fun part.
And then we decorate. So this is Sam drawing some eyes for Pickle the dinosaur.
Yeah.
Sock dinosaur.
Yeah. Pickle the Sockosaur.
Yeah, it's an homage to the Moriah Elizabeth Pickle the dinosaur. So that's her little logo, and you put the sprinkles on. Pickle's a popular dinosaur.
Yes.
All right, Ty, who's this?
That's Virgil from the Sanders sides.
Yep, so he's got lots of chunky stitching, so that's super fun. So cute and purple. So you got to stitch all the
patches, because his hoodie has all these, different random patches on. So I took inspiration from that.
This is where you were making his little logo, the storm cloud.
Yeah.
Oh, this is me cutting out thousands of tiny buttons out of felt. For the sock monkeys, we use a lot of felt for the details because felt's really easy to work with. It doesn't fray, comes in bright colors, it's easy to cut, it's easy to sew, and I found that it was the easiest way for me to get the personality that I wanted out of my monkeys. One of the monkeys that I made has a mouth that's open and it has big teeth in it. So this is me making the weird mouth, Instead of making it out of the heel, I made it out of the toe. You sandwich the color you want for the inside of the mouth and the teeth with the half of the toe, and you stitch it together in a little sandwich, and then you do the other half, and then you cut the plastic embroidery backer and cut little inserts to keep the mouth open and stiff. And then you flip it inside out and you cut the teeth the shape that you want them, and boom! Magic mouth. Aziraphale has the nice and accurate prophecies. I took an image from online and made a back and a spine for the book, printed it, and then used foam core for the inside. Crowley's apple is made of polymer clay. I sculpted the apple out of red clay and then made the little green leaf and the little brown stem, and then I stuck a loop in it so that I could sew it to his hand. We 3D printed some sunglasses for Crowley. First I modeled them in SketchUp. Then we printed them on our 3D printer. Then I made some lenses out of some acetate.
Meet our new friends.
Here they are, all finished. Hanging out. Virgil and Pickle the sock dinosaur and my robot.
He's a Sockosaur.
A Sockosaur? Oh, I love that. I love that so much. And Aziraphale and Crowley. These are for Daddy. He's a big fan.
Thank you for watching.
If you'd like to join the guild, check out our Patreon for more fun stuff.
It's so fun.